What we do here is we do 2 lots of topsoil and 1 lot of sand. You know, playground sand, the good stuff. Little kitties and cats to poo in. That sort of stuff, you know. Bit of scoria underneath, you're doing it inside. If you're doing it inside, heat lamp, thermostat, UV, LED for growing the plants. No, it doesn't last forever. You've got to keep on planting them. They are vegetarians. They eat all your plants. So, lookity, lookity, lookity. They're a beautiful smooth shell tortoises. Much better than most of the admin on these lovely groups, isn't it? Because they have 1 tortoise and it's about this big and they're getting reading off the internet. The study that was actually done in regards to tortoises and soaking them in humid hides was in regards to a redfoot study, and they had little tiny glass tanks with one end with a heat source as a heat mat on the side of it. So why would you even think that's a good idea? And why is it now public use? This is going, you know, just keep them naturally as you possibly can. Shallow dishes of water, because that's all they're going to get, and it stops them from rolling over and then potentially drowning in them when they're little ones. Oh, bone, bit of natural old bone. Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish, no, it's not going to be around washed up in the Mediterranean where they live, but they have a lot of calcium in the soil, which goes through the plants. They eat it. Mulberry leaves are good for calcium. Baby dandelion leaves are good at calcium. So, stop. You know, just leave a little bit of cuttlefish in their enclosure. Oh, next thing I was going to get to was absolutely 110% little bromation poos. So when they're starting to go into bromation, they don't have big poos anymore. They stop eating, they're cleaning their gut. But anyway, that's Tortoise 101 in about 4.5 minutes. So I hope you learned something, and it's probably going to have to be too short. Have a great day. Stop soaking your tortoises. They poo and wee in the water. Long soaks is probably going to give them sepsis as quick as possible. They've got a hard shell. It's like sticking your fingernail in warm water for hours. You don't do it, do you? Have a great day. Stop sprinkling. You know, you're talking about commercial reality. That's all calcium powder is. It's not for the health of your tortoise, it's for the health of the pet store. These guys, you shouldn't be visiting a pet store, basically. Put them outside if you live in a good environment. You know, they need lots of area. Get used to it, figure it out. A tiny little tortoise table ain't gonna last a tortoise, you know, that's a 12-year-old tortoise. It's the size of my size 13 almost. You know, needs a lot of land. You know, a few of them, they like to get away from each other from time to time. Anyway, have a great day.